Morning everybody, it's Tuesday the 7th of April 2020 and it's 3 weeks today since I went to a shop or a place of civilization. We start this morning's walk on the beach where we left off yesterday, so this is the far end. Ooh, she says trying not to get wet. This is the far end of Rossall Promenade. So Rossall School is just over the back of the wall and that's the tank traps that we were talking about yesterday. And as you can see, it's still coming in. I thought I'd got that timed quite well then to avoid getting a souse in, but you never know whether it's coming up behind you, as I say, I'm panto. So we're going to walk this way and then the sun's not facing into the camera. And you can see what we're looking at. Lot calmer this morning, not quite as breezy. And overall a lovely morning, and I'll say it again, I've already said it before, you couldn't credit that we've had such a foul spring weather-wise, and then the minute that we're all put onto lockdown it starts turning nice. Story of my life that. This is, I'm not quite sure when this bit of seawall was built. I think it was around about 1940. Perhaps anybody can correct me on that if I'm wrong. And it's a popular spot for walkers because it's really quiet and natural and just nice, wild, and you can get sort of right up to the sea, and it's really lovely. What does intrigue me is all these little dips and bits of concrete. There's one there, look, that's like a tethering platform, and there's a big metal hook on it that looks like it's being used for mooring boats at some point. Hook. I see a hook. And then you come to this bit here and there's like a straight bit which is almost like a jetty, and I've never seen anybody explain that yet. Odd. If you do know, please either send me a message or drop a comment below. Does that look lovely? I love to see sea doing that, especially on a sunny day. So we shall walk up here without getting wet. When we used to bring our dogs up here, we always used to have kittens because I always used to imagine that they were going to swallow dive off the edge. The edge varies in depth depending on what the beach does and how it moves about with the stormy weather. You'll have gathered by now that it's a very dynamic environment and it shifts every day, because I've kept telling you every day. So we're walking up towards Rossall School. Can you just see it there? You can just see the roof of it if you're not familiar with this area. I'm going to stop on this side because it's more interesting, but that's the back end of one of the Rossall School buildings. Let's look at that. It's just beautiful. When all the world around you is falling, the sea comes in and out. Oh, don't wet me! The sea comes in and out. Lovely. Anyway, as we were saying, so Rossall School's at the back of there, and the theory goes, just look at this, we're on lockdown and somebody couldn't be bothered to pick the can up and put it in a bin. I'm going to pick that up for him. And these plastic things are lethal. I'll empty that out. Ooh. We'll get rid of that. Anyway, going back to my walk. So that, can you see that solid concrete wall there? That is at the back of what used to be Fleetwood School's swimming pool. So the theory goes that these tank traps, as they're known, could be part of the sea defences for the swimming pool and Rossall School fields, or they could in fact be anti-tank defences designed to stop invaders. One day we'll get to the bottom of it and we'll find out what they are. So this, you can see that this is all newly laid concrete on here, and the poor engineering team at Ware Council, God love them, they're forever casting new bits of concrete because this washes away with alarming regularity. Because it's old and because of the way that it was built, it just breaks up. So they've got sort of a rolling programme of continually replacing slabs. So they just cast it on site so that it's stable and it holds. Now, normally, under normal circumstances, I would carry on walking around that footpath, and there's a step up to the beach there. But given the fact that the tide's in and I really do not want to get that wet, I'm going to go up here. So I'll just show you this little bit. I'm conscious that we're 6 minutes in, and people said that they preferred short videos, but I'm guessing that you might want to see a little bit more of where we're going. So I'm going to carry on, and if you're bored, you'll just have to turn off now. So I'm going to pop this can in the bin where the person who drank it should have put it. So this is Rossall School. So that's all their buildings from the other side, as you might say. Now that is an absolutely beautiful building from the front. In fact, it always puts me in mind of Chariots of Fire. Sort of red brick building in stone mullions and ivy, and just really, really nice. I'm just gonna, there's not very much to see here. I'll go back down the step, and then we'll just, it's a deep step. When you get to my age, it's a deep step. So you can see that it's coming up onto the lower walkway with not that much force. I mean, when it's windy and properly high tide, you just can't come on here at all. It just comes whipping straight over the top, and it would be really dangerous. So I'm just going to go up to this little bend here and show you the Rossall Coastal Defence Scheme, and then another day I'll get my walking shoes on and we'll go and take a proper look at it. It's quite warm, that sun. I've got my customised one fingerless glove on, my waterproof coat and whatnot, and it's actually quite warm on your back. So this is that little cove that I said there's a staircase from the beach up to the path. Can you see, I'm just going to take my super duper fingerless glove off and show you this. Can you see there, right in the middle of shot, there's a post. Where is it? It's there. There's a post with the green thing on top. That's a groin marker. So that is at the end of one of the new stone groins that were built as part of the Rossall sea wall. So there's I think there's one every other groin, and they mark a line for any ships and people that are sailing, so that they know where the obstructions are underwater. But when you see that, and there's hardly anything showing above the sea, it just makes you realise how deep it is. You wouldn't want to get in it, would you? Even on a day like today, I don't think you stand very long. So this is that little cove, and the beach comes round in this corner. I'm not going to walk any further. I'll turn around. But I'll just show you the new sea wall. So I'm going to zoom in. Might go a bit blurry. So that tall green thing is a way marker that marks where the gates are. Well, it's one of several. And so when you're walking along the front or you're on the beach, you can orientate yourself and see where you are. So you can see that the sea, can you just see the rocks at the bottom, at the left of the shore? The sea is just about up at the top of those rocks. And they're probably as deep again to the beach as the steps are that you can see in that central section. Absolutely amazing job if you've not seen it. And I will go up there and we'll have a proper look at it one day. So that's it for today, folks, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully it will be another nice day and might even get up to the seawall at Fleetwood and show you that. See you later. Bye.